Okay, so I'm Grasswalker, welcome back to the red-green mid-range we've been doing with the Theros. The results so far are pretty good. Hoping to do a bit better though. If I lose 3 in a row, I'll be very sad. That's that's going to be rough if it happens. Playing against Granite. This hand is unkeepable. This hand is keepable. It's got 2 land and it's got a thrill to find that next land. Then once you've got 3, it's got the Omen to repair the rest. I think the Stampede Rider or the Chimera is the weak point of this hand. I'll send the Chimera back. I think I'd rather have a 2-3 than a 4-1, especially when he's playing a 1-2. We'll show him red. I feel like hiding the fact I'm playing green is just correct, but I don't know why. We got the next land, so we can play a Rage Hound, which will reduce the potential that he'll feel like he wants to attack. Helps us contest the board a bit. Ooh, that's a hero. I actually don't mind that block that much. I don't think it's... I mean... I don't want to go into a 1-1, so... I'll take that block. Stampede Rider technically contests the hero, but he's likely to put an enchantment on top of it. We're looking to draw 1 more land, which we have a 40% chance to do to get the Blessing Blowout. Oh, he has another hero! Wow. His board is wide. +1/+1 till end of turn. I mean, I can't contest the 3-3, so that's fine. No blocks from here. Thankfully, we found the land, which allows us a nice little play here. Kills the little hero. Means that our board is huge. We're not going to attack. We are not the aggressor in this build. Not in this particular match. He has 4 creatures. He has the potential to give them all +1 power. That's fine. We have Thrill of Possibility plus Petitioner. I think I kind of want to chuck the Omen of the Hunt. We don't need all of this land. We definitely don't need all of that land. This game may potentially be over from sheer land swampage. I guess we could have played it differently. I didn't know there were 2 lands on top, but if we played the Omen, we would have shuffled them away. This might get me blown out. It didn't. That's fine. Creatures you control get +1, so kill that. I think waiting to see if he enchants it might have been a play as well, worth considering. Get rid of 3 cards. I don't think we have any recursion, but we'll get rid of those 3. Because these are the 2 best cards in there. We might be doing okay. Depends on the top decks. Speaking of which, we'll put a pause there. Because again, there's nothing in this deck that costs more than 4, except for 1 card. So if we do this, we still get to play our turn. There's a 4-drop, there's a 3-drop. We'll take the Omen because it represents another 2 corrected draws. We'll offer him the swing. We have to attack anyway. He might put the Wayfarer and the 1-1 underneath it, or he might just take 4. That's fine. But the Typhon also contests the board quite significantly. He needs to find something. So he's technically dead in 2 turns. Doesn't have vigilance. I think we have to do it though. Yeah, he's blocking. That's good. Alright. Can we recast it again? We can. So I will just put it back on the board. He blocked it, but it's not gone. We have the Omen of the Hunt, and then we can scry during the upkeep, the untap upkeep sort of area. Oh, Omen of the Forge is harsh. That's pretty nice. Graveyard's empty now, so we're unlikely to get to cast that again. I will take an additional mountain. I think we have cards that care about red a little bit more. The Phoenix of Ash, notably. And we'll go red, red, green. Omen of the Hunt. Show me playable cards. Neither of those are playable. So we'll chuck them to the bottom and draw. Answers Omen of the Forge. Oh, we're in a bad spot here. Our creature doesn't contest his though, so we have to swing. There's only 2 cards in the graveyard, so even casting Return to Nature won't give me Underworld Ragehound back. This is very bad because he's going to get to scry. If you keep something on top, I'm probably dead. Oh, I kept something on top. I'm surprised we didn't die that turn. Neither are enchantment creatures. Stampede Rider is not enough. He flies, we don't. He should block here, because yeah, he blocked. But unfortunately, we were just a turn or two too late. Not sure what we could have done differently. I guess playing the Omen of the Hunt and drawing those 2 mountains is what fucked us. We should have played the Omen and kept the Thrill to discard excess lands. But drawing double mountain off of a Thrill to possibility felt bad, because we threw away a card that finds land to find 2 more land. But it's what happens. Sometimes you go second, sometimes you draw 2 mountains and can't pull it off. We were close. Weren't far off. This hand seems fine. It's slow though. Doesn't start till turn 3. Little 1/1. It's not too worrying unless he does something with it. That's very good to see. He didn't do any. He might have that thing that spawns 2 1/1s though. I'll have the guy with trample, I suppose. Offer that to the Viper, and it'll trample over at least. Ooh. Gets himself an aura. Oh, I missed! That's really unlucky. You can have the Manticore or a Chimera. They're about the same. We don't have anything that goes during his turn yet. I think the Manticore's higher value. We'll play the Manticore and see if we can't draw. That'll kind of force his hand on the block as well. I think that's fine. The chances of us drawing a card with Flash is pretty slim. I think there's 5 or 6 of them in the deck. There's the Thrills, there's the Forge, so that's 4 cards, 14%. Nature doesn't have a target, so we can't count that. Hunt, that's another 2, so it's 21% chance of a worthwhile instant speed card. Oh, he's searching his library for an aura now. Might take Sentinel's Eyes or something, make it a 3/3. Oh, Mantle of the Wolf. We need to draw Omen of the Forge, and we needed it now. We needed it then. This game's probably over. Best thing we can do is put stops everywhere. Play a Chimera. Swing. We need to bait him into thinking I have Omen of the Forge. So we'll wait the end of this turn and be like, oh, sorry. Oops. So by putting stops everywhere, we have him thinking, oh, does he have Omen of the Forge? Because if he casts the Mantle, and we forge the target, target dies, Mantle dies, no wolves. That's what he's thinking right now. Ow, my fucking thing that does the timing keeps falling over. How do you even manage that, dude? Stay upright. Need a new clock. It's on my Christmas list. Get me an egg timer or something. Oh Lord, he thinking. Terrified of Omen of the Forge. I'm glad he can't see my face. I'm nervous. Ah, he's smart. Nice. He's smart. And now, we have to play the rest of the game as if we have it. That's the problem. Because we have scared him out of it once. Which is important. That's a bad choice for the Apathy, because he can ping people still. Oh, so we need to keep red. See, if we played both of these, we lose the game, because he'll think that we don't have the Omen of the Forge anymore. So I'll play another Chimera. Swing, I suppose. That's a horrific trade, though. If he targets it, though, he gets a 1/1. So, kind of have to take that trade. Oh, whoops. Sorry, buddy. Was my Omen of the Forge causing resolve triggers to happen? My bad. I hope the guy playing this, Monosock, finds this video and sees how well bluffed he was. Because he would have won this game if he cast that wolf card right now, but I'm faking Omen of the Forge. And what's funny is that I have Omen of the Forge in the deck, I have 2 of them. So if I fake Omen of the Forge long enough, I might actually draw it and he'll lose his patience and he'll stop respecting it. Only 2 cards in the graveyard. See, doing this manual mana selection as well, to guarantee that we have a red, is... it's all part of the fucking... the trick. We We need to mark up his turn. There we go. Go into attacks. Swing. We need the game to stop as often as we can so that he thinks that the game is going, Grass, would you like to cast Omen of the Forge? I don't have it, but I need him to think that the game is pausing the game. And I'm going to keep 2 cards in hand, because if I've got 1 card in hand, he'll go, I don't think he really has Omen of the Forge. I think he's been faking me. There's no way that 1 card is Omen of the Forge. If I do this, the way that I've done it now, he'll think he's got Omen of the Forge and a card he can't afford to cast because he's got Omen of the Forge. That's what he'll think. And I'll think that he thinks that. I point myself in the eye. He'll think that I think that he thinks that. And that's how we win. +1, +1, trap +1. That's fine. You know why that's fine? Because your card still dies to Omen of the Forge, so I'll let that resolve. I'm not gonna get away with this. There's no way I get away with this. If I win this game, I have to put this everywhere. The clips have to go on everything. I need all the stops on my turn. Oh my god, this hand is awful. Oh, why? Oh no. It's actually so bad. Where are my cards? Ah. I don't think we can swing. I don't think we can afford to swing. Oh no! That's a card that's too big for Omen of the Forge! He might play it! He should play it. There's no reason for him not to play it now. He's thinking. He's thinking. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. Now I want to show him my hand. Now I want to reveal to him that I never had it to begin with. I want this game to last long enough that I can just put the land... Like, show him that I managed to survive that extra amount of time with no quality of card whatsoever. That's fine. I've been removed from this game. If I just draw a land, I don't get any choices to make apart from attack or block, and the answer is no. No to both. He must know something's up, because the game's not even pausing anymore. He must know that he was... I want him to know that he was baited. So I can give that to 7 power. It's not enough, though. I joked about losing 3 in a row, it might happen. Can't go that low. So we will lose the petitioner here. And now we can reveal to him that we never had Omen of the Forge. And he's thinking to himself like, oh shit! I respected that card so much. But this game is over. You just can't win if you just draw that many lands in a row. I don't know what of our cards would have helped. Probably none. The Wolf Mantle is just so big, so strong. And now he has a flyer as well. I mean, we can kill it, but there's still going to be a couple wolves. Now he's got the whole rest of the field to contest as well. It's just so much. Give me the last land. Come on, send me on my way. Okay. That was a good game though. I enjoyed that a lot. That was that's a lesson to you folks out there, because although I lost, which sure it sucks, I managed to survive so much more than I should have by making him think that I had a card that I didn't. I had nothing for so long. I just had like land after land, just garbage, straight garbage. And I had the opportunity to reveal that I only had straight garbage, but instead I faked out having Omen of the Forge. He recognized, like, oh, he's got 2 mana untapped, the game is pausing a lot, he's probably got Omen of the Forge, so I can't cast this card, because if you try to enchant it and it dies, the enchantment fails, and the card dies. So he loses the +4/4, he loses the 2 wolves, and he might lose the game off of that. I had nothing. If he just cast it, I would have been in that same position of getting beat to death 4 or 5 turns earlier. So I felt like a nice little bluff series, but that sucked. We've lost 2 in a row. We might end up tapping out here and just losing the rest. But thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.